Gonna go for the Spire.
Very big move right here. Killing that Spire is really gonna hurt Jaedong.
He needs the Spire to produce more Scourge. The Scourge, of course, the role of them is to actually get more, excuse me, I'm getting all wiggly and excited in this game here.
Oh, man, can't even talk anymore.
Yeah, he wants to get more Scourge with that Spire so he can stop harassment. And again, it's been lost, so now he's going to be susceptible to more shuttle harassment.
And 3 or 4 more drones falling down.
Yeah.
Well worth the 4 Zealots alone. And the Spire was killed too, so Stork is actually getting so ridiculously far ahead at this point. See, he already has observers to deal with these lurkers. Stork can basically just macro up at this point, and I don't know if even Jaedong is going to be able to hold off his first attack.
You can really see how much Jaedong's economy is suffering. He has so many larvae at each of these expansions. The speed upgrade is actually surprisingly late here from Stork. That's presumably a mistake. He should probably have it by now. But at the same time, look, Stork has room to make mistakes. Yeah. Jaedong has overextended himself, took that 4th base before Stark's initial Dark Templar harassment started up. Yeah. So now he has too many locations to defend. You can see the Zealot leg upgrade just now finishes.
And he's just going to be careful with these observers. He probably wants an observer speed upgrade and maybe a vision upgrade as well. You know, that's basically the only way Jaedong's going to be able to hold this off is to kill a lot of observers.
He still keeps his observer alive. Now, remember, Jaedong can't make Scourge yet.
Yeah.
So the fact that that Scourge didn't hit that other observer means he will have detection, no problem, unless Hydras shoot it down. And that won't be too easy.
And a lot of Hydras being made, but look at all these High Templars backing up the Speed Zealots. Another shuttle coming as well. So really, no way for him to defend all these different locations without any Scourge available.
Okay, again, getting closer and closer to his opponent's base. Dragoons now reinforcing the army. Uh-oh. Those Dragoons need to go on a diet.
Yeah. Too bad they aren't anorexic like those Hydras.
I know. And when you think about it, Hydras are also bulimic because they spit acid. So, wow, think about that.
Their teeth are probably so bad.
But point being, they are very skinny units. Dragoons are not. Okay, we see, I think it's going to be a storm drop.
Oh,
the Templars are out.
2 High Templars getting Hydras and drones. Beautiful drop right there.
Okay, he's going to push out here. He's forced Jaedong to kind of relocate his army. It looks like he's either going to go for the main up there or this expansion over there.
You know, there are a lot of lurkers out here, and it's a very Zealot heavy army, but he does have Dragoon back up with High Templars. Yep. It's Stork. Is he going to attack it? I'm not really sure because he's taking this 3rd base, maybe put a little bit of pressure on, but the safer he plays, the more likely it is he's going to win this game.
Okay. Jaedong actually has a surprisingly large number of units considering how much damage he's actually suffered over here. I don't know if he should be attacking with the Zealots in this moment. The Lurker's going to deal a lot of damage. Nice storming, though. Jaedong has to defend perfectly here. I don't see more Protoss units on the minimap coming down to reinforce just yet. Mostly just Dragoons and Templars left, a few Zealots. Jaedong's actually playing quite well, though.
Yeah, Stork, he's being a little bit sloppy right now, getting a little bit ahead of himself. He just expanded. I'm not sure why he's just going with this attack so hardcore, but Jaedong, beautiful defense, and ends up killing this entire army. All Stork has left now are the Dragoons that are coming down to reinforce.
I cannot believe that Jaedong deflected that. What Jaedong did is neglected getting drones and instead opted to get a lot more attacking units, hoping that Stork would, in fact, attack and then not pull back his army. And that just happened. So Stork no longer suffering as much. I cannot believe how many people are in here.
I know. It is unreal. And the other unreal thing, man, Stork, that was a big blunder. He played this game beautifully up till then.
Yep.
Why attack when you just took your 3rd base? And
Seriously.
Jaedong is barely on 4 base here. Barely. He's lost so many drones. He does not have good tech. He does not have great upgrades. Stork should really have played a little bit slower, but, he's still got more supply here. And, he's still ahead, but not as far ahead as he could have been.
Yeah, I think you're right. So Jaedong actually going to sit back, keep pumping out the upgrades. One moment, or I guess I should say one thing that you can do in moments like this if you're slightly ahead as Protoss is try to get a ton of the upgrades to help you out. Like you said earlier, observer speed or vision. Yeah. Just because it helps you not mess up in a micro battle. But again, Stork is nowhere near as ahead as he was earlier.
Yeah, Jaedong, he's getting a sizable army. He is Jaedong. He does have 4 bases. And that's going to be hard to stop with Protoss no matter what at this point. But, Stork, he does have a better army right now, slightly. But Jaedong is catching up in supply, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner there. That's It's amazing what Jaedong can do when you make one tiny mistake, even after getting so far ahead in the early game.
I like how Jaedong handled the situation. He didn't make a bunch of sunken colonies and turtle up. That would have only got him farther behind. Instead, he makes nothing but lurkers so he can have a mobile defense. That way he can defend any location he needs to.
Yeah.
Now, Jaedong is going to try to expand over here at the center bottom. And if he does get that, it's going to be very difficult for Stork to recover. But at the same time, his lurkers are kind of out in the open here. It's going to be tough to reinforce this. It looks like he's going to try to get a healthy spread.
And Jaedong, those overlords spread around the map, those zerglings spread around the map. Very, very helpful, keeping an eye on exactly where Stork's army is so that he can get into a good position. And if you just look at the mini-map, just the brown moving everywhere, Jaedong is getting ready to handle this army.
Absolutely right. He's going to get carved. Oh!
Huge. I'm not sure exactly what was in there, but certainly at least 2 High Templars.
Yeah, presumably yes.
That is a big deal, and Jaedong has caught up in supply, 110 to 115. Just unbelievable that Stork makes one blunder like that, and Jaedong can catch up.
Okay, he's going to move out to the center. You can see Stork's a little bit cautious because he already messed up once, and it really hurt him. So, again, he's got to be very careful. It's going to be tough also for Stork to secure that 4th base. That 4th base is critical.
Yeah, man.
Okay, in fact, he's got it up, but can he keep it?
Yeah, the more zerglings he makes, the easier it is to take it out.
Exactly.
And right now, Jaedong has really great upgrades, +2 ranged attack, +1 melee attack, and +1 armor. Meanwhile, Stork only +2 attack.
Yeah.
Jaedong, wow.
Okay, Stork has a very healthy army mixture, lots of Dragoons which can handle those lurkers, enough Templars to storm the Hydralisks, and enough Zealots to, of course, block and defend these units. He is retreating. I'm surprised he's not storming as he runs away. He must be macroing.
And just throwing those storms down. Now he's going to attack back over this little bridge. A weird choice there by Stork to run away, then engage, but he looks like he's going to take out a bunch of lurkers there.
Okay, that was a really nice play by him over there. He has a lot more units, though. Stork is going to try to, well, you can see he's trying to move around his army, intercept Jaedong so that a full flank can't actually occur. He's going to run into one army as it's coming on one side so that he doesn't get sandwiched. Here's another attack. Jaedong seems to have the advantage.
Jaedong is unbelievable. I can't believe this is happening before our eyes. He lost so many drones, and look at this, crushing another Stork army. Jaedong is just, look at this guy. This guy is invincible.
He's going to have to keep his 4th base alive here. Nothing but cannons and Dragoons here to defend. Bear in mind, these Templars over here, it's tough to get them down to that 4th base because Jaedong controls that area on the map. Another storm drop. Where the Scourge? DTs. And is it a Templar in there?
And what else is in there? I don't know. He just flies right over the Hydras, drops a DT in the main. Are there any High Templars? I don't know.
I don't see them. But one thing about putting Dark Templars versus High Templars in your opponent's base, it forces them to relocate the army because you have to send more units to take out those DTs quickly.
Certainly he does get 4 drones there, but at what cost? Stork right now losing a lot of units in his army. He's getting a little bit sloppy, and he is actually below Jaedong in supply at this moment.
Yeah, that's unreal. Now, he has managed to get these Templars to meet up with his other army here. Scourge getting picked off here by Jaedong. Jaedong's playing quite well.
You know, I don't know what to say, man. Jaedong is so impressive this game. He's got those 4 bases. He's got his 5th just starting up, but he is starting into macro mode. He's got amazing upgrades. Look at that. He's got full tech. Wow. I mean, what can Stork do at this point? The Defilers are even out. It's going to be impossible to hold these expansions with cannons.
I don't think this expansion is well enough defended. It looks like most of Stork's energy is being focused over here at the bottom left, possibly attacking Jaedong's bottom expansion. But meanwhile, he can't defend his top expansion up here.
Oh, this is huge. High Templar's going back, but this Nexus is going to fall so quickly to these cracklings, and it looks like Stork is just going to go for a counterattack at the bottom with some Zealots. I don't know what he's going to do here, man. He is being run over by these Zerglings.
Unbelievable play here by Jaedong. Now remember, he might still be able to take out this base at the very bottom center, which would be somewhat of a trade, but still, Protoss need gas expansions more than mineral expansions. And of course, this one he just lost is a gas expansion.
And he is in trouble right now. His main is mined out. His natural almost gone. All he has left now is this mineral base, which Jaedong is about to say LOL no to. Sending some Zerglings in, a lot of Zerglings in rather. And Protoss buildings, no chance against these Zerglings. This is going to bring Stork down to almost not mining.
This could be the game-winning blow here by Jaedong if he can actually take out this expansion. if they can just get in a position where they can get it. And you can see now Stork running his army through the lurker trap, which was also up here. So Stork's army now softened up. You can see Stork aware that now he's not in the position he was hoping to be in before.
Losing those High Templars.
He's going to lose at least 4. No, make it 5. Those Templars were key in helping Stork recover from this.
This is the difference between Jaedong and everyone else, man. This is just astounding. He is spreading his attention everywhere. Unstoppable.
Well, at this point in time, he can actually take out the Ultros mound and actually the Defiler mound as well. And that's going to delay his tag. Oh! 24 HP 4!
Oh!
He gets it. That's at least something going back in the Stork's favor. And now Stork's going to take out this expansion at the bottom. He has to get this expansion down here. He's already pretty behind. He does not. He gives up, conceding to Jaedong and deciding to go on to game number 2.